Hello there, everyone. How are you? Hello from Texas. Hello to my friends in England and in Scotland and in Ireland and in New Zealand and Australia. Hello to Tom Tom in Sydney, Australia. We've been in touch quite a bit. Um, Today's talk and chat, more or less, just is kind of a friendly get together. Uh, it's more or less titled Happy Days. Do you remember when you were young and you got sick and your dear mother made soup and crackers and you got to stay home from school and you were in bed and you were so sick, man, you were running a fever and you remember those days. And your mother would come in there and she'd put her hand on your forehead. And we didn't have thermometers and all that stuff like they have nowadays. And she was right there. My mother would bring a cup of hot English tea. And my dad, he made hot toddies. Now, that was made with whiskey and lemon. But I'm going to tell you, you take that at night before you go to bed. We called them tonsils back then. Man, them things were swelled up. You know what I'm talking about. They hurt me so bad it was hard to swallow. And my little daddy went in there and he made what he called hot toddies. And it was made with whiskey and with lemon. And he did it in an iron skillet. And then he would take it and he'd pour it in a teacup, coffee cup or whatever, we called them teacups. And I think he had about that much in there. And you would sit there, you didn't just gulp it down like people do nowadays. It's really sad to see the way people do things nowadays. They just rush through things so fast. And instead of enjoying it, like when I have tea with people, I notice that they pick it up and gulp it down. And I'm sitting there, it's made to be enjoyed. It's happy, okay? Well, anyway, when you drank this hot toddy at night before you went to bed and you were so sick, I remember having the chills so bad that I was sitting there shaking so bad, and they had quilts on me and everything, and it didn't work. I was sick. I was sick. My dad gave me a hot toddy, and people nowadays, they would throw a fit and say, wait a minute, you can't give alcohol to a child. Let me tell you something. The next morning I woke up, it was gone. My fever had left. I could get up and eat breakfast. I could move around. They let me stay home another day from school till I got my strength back, and then I got to go back to school. Do you remember the happy days when Mom was there to take care of you when you were down and to bring you soup when you were sick, couldn't get out of bed, you couldn't do anything? And like my mother, she would bring me that hot English tea, and oh God, it was good. A lot of times she brought me the Lipton tea, and it was hot. We didn't use sugar or cream or milk. We drank it straight, and oh God, what a good flavor. Thank you, Lord. Those were happy days. And do you remember the times that you rode on the merry-go-rounds at school? And how happy you were? You would run out there as fast as you could. And you would dive on that merry-go-round, boy, and here you'd go, man. You'd jump off. You would shove that as hard as you could to get that thing spinning fast. Then you would jump up on it and hang on. Those were happy days. And that's what we need right now. There's enough stuff going on. You know about all the politics. You know about the economy in 2024. You know what we're going through, but listen, let's think about good things. And above all things, let's remember happy days. Remember the happy times in your lives. I know things are bad right now. Believe me, I do. I'm right there with you. I'm going through it right along with the rest of you. But let's try to remember the happy days. Do you remember the chicken sticks? They cost a nickel back in the 1950s. My wife loved them. I used to get them for her. Oh, she was happy as a Christmas tree when I gave her a chicken stick. Me and her'd sit down in front of the wood stove. It'd be freezing cold outside. And she had made hot English tea. And we would have our chicken sticks. I tell you what, you talk about happy days. I want you all to be happy. Might as well be happy as be sad. You hang in there. Better days are ahead. God is going to help each and every one of us. Hey, remember the happy days. Please hit the like button and please subscribe and help my channel to grow. Remember the happy days. I'll see you on the next video.